Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing tonight? I know it's been a while, but your boy's back for at least one more video. We may be making a few in the future, but I just figured I'd come back on tonight and, revisit this game. I haven't been on it in months, honestly. I've been playing a lot of Gran Turismo 7. I've been playing some NASCAR Heat 5. Not a ton of Ignition. I honestly just reinstalled this game. I deleted it probably 6 months ago. I'm not sure honestly how recent it was because the game came out in, I believe, September, and I must have played it for like less than a month at the beginning. So we're going to take a look at this, see if some things have changed. I'm sorry I've been gone a while. Things have just gotten a little busy, and I didn't have a ton of time to make some YouTube videos, but we're back. Let me know down in the comments what you want to see me play. Probably some kind of racing game, but I have a ton of them, so whichever one you want to see me play, let me know. And with that being said, let's just check out some stuff here and see what they've added. So first of all, I want to go into the paint booth. This is like honestly a really low-key type thing. But I do really like when games have like a lot of sponsored decals in it, especially like with Gran Turismo. It's not a huge deal because you can put in your own sponsors, but in this game it's really tough to do that because there are no like community creations or anything like that. So I know right off the bat they added a couple more, but it does not, I believe they added some of these DoorDash and like Mobile One and stuff, but it doesn't look like they added any since then. So still fairly barren. We have pretty much all the Joe Gibbs sponsors and like a couple of the 2311 ones, but not much. Take a look at this golf livery I made when the game came out. Not very good, very basic, but that was kind of the point, I guess. So not anything crazy. One thing that I really don't like about the paint booth in this game is you can't put anything on the banners. That's pretty lame. Honestly, kind of underwhelmed with the paint booth in this game, but that's kind of just the whole, that's par for the course, to be honest, with this game, because as you know, obviously it's been really rough. Rumors of like an NFT scheme. I don't know a ton about that, so I don't really want to comment on that right now, but not good stuff there. Looks like we still just got Shake and Bake and Bump and Run, which are not that great. I remember I used to try to play this, and there were like never any lobbies, or I'd get lobbies of like 2 or 3 people. So that's super lame. We're over 2 on the day so far, but what I really want to go to today is I want to just get in a race here. And see if anything's changed, see how like the caution system works, that kind of stuff, because when I left the game, I mean, it was completely broken. Let's go to Michigan actually, and we're just gonna see what we can do. I'll actually worry about this off screen, but I'll show you guys my settings that we're doing here. I'll qualify and do the race. I'm gonna do a 15% race, NASCAR rules on. And then this doesn't matter, obviously. We'll do stages on as well, might as well, and complex damage and all this good stuff. So I'm not expecting a ton, but I'm hopefully expecting some improvement from the time that we left this game. It's obviously been a long time, so let's get to the track and I will see you guys there. Now, I want to take a moment to clearly articulate my thoughts about my first couple of races back on this game, because I don't necessarily do that well during the race that's in this video. So the first thing that I would say is that there are some good things. A lot of the bugs that they had at launch have been fixed. The caution system seems to be working a lot better. Stage breaks are good and they're in the game. The restarts are better, but still some of the core aspects of the game bother me. For example, I still really can't get behind that shaky cam when you bump into a car or the wall. I don't like necessarily the pit cutscene every single time. I think that gets old very fast. The lack of indicators on fuel and tires and damage and that kind of stuff, that bothers me, and I talk about that at the end of the video. You'll kind of see that, but there are just some small problems with this game that I can't really get behind, and I think it would prevent me from enjoying this game a lot more than I could if they had just thought about these things a little bit more, you know what I mean? The last thing I want to say before I get into this race is that I'm sorry for the audio quality. I know the audio quality is not very good, and I'm definitely working on that, you know, maybe working towards getting a new mic or something like that, because I do want to put out good quality videos for you guys. That's part of the reason that I've been struggling with making these videos as of late, is because I feel like they're not super high quality, and I want to put out quality content for you guys. So I've been working on that. And the last thing I want to say too is it's obviously my first races back in the game, so the gameplay is going to be rough, but you know, sit back and enjoy it. I say some of my thoughts, you get some interesting gameplay. So with that being said, let's get into the race here in Michigan. I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I had fun making this video, so I hope you guys definitely enjoy the gameplay. Okay, so we're going for all the assists off here, which may be a bad idea. If I remember correctly, it's pretty hard to steer this thing on controller with no assists. We got the bald-headed wonder right here. I literally the worst lighting I've seen in my whole life, but his eye looks like it's like just like deep in its socket, but that's all right. We'll just go to track. I don't know where we're starting at. I did random position, and so this is literally going to be our first laps in months, so no judgment if it goes badly. I honestly want to see how the cautions work, so I guess we'll be able to see that probably pretty quickly, unfortunately. And we're just going to immediately blow a tire and go into the wall. What a great start. We're getting spun, literally. Okay. Was not expecting that much sensitivity. We're going to go for a little no caution here, I guess. That's always a good sign. And we'll try to wheel it back to the pit road here. And we're not going to be able to get it straight around here. This is just an embarrassment to society right here. I literally do not know what to say. Oh, we're getting black flag. That's good. I wish I could. Okay, we can't turn this thing around. We're about to get literally bodied by these people coming around. But we're gonna try to turn it around and limp it to pit lane. Okay, we got it. We got it back going. We're in the good. We're in the good. We do have a tire down, right? I think we do. We definitely have a tire down. Well, maybe not. I feel like I'm actually driving this thing okay. We're going pretty slow though, getting lapped. I think I have a tire down, but I can't tell. I wish I had some indicators here, but as we all know, there's yeah, there it is. We definitely have a tire down. There was a awesome creative choice made to not include any indicators, so that's awesome. But we're gonna limp it back to pit road, and honestly, we're gonna park her, and we are okay. What is happening? Okay, never mind. I guess we don't start pit road until then. That's interesting. We're just going to park her, and we are going to come back with some assists on and just try to get something. I know that's kind of a wuss move, but you know, it's not going to be very fun if we aren't able to do anything. So we're gonna try to do some stuff, and we'll see what we can do here. So as you can see here, we just added the medium steering assist on because I guess we're putting the training wheels back on. I've thoroughly embarrassed myself, but we're just going to put the training wheels back on. You know how it goes. We're going to leave spin recovery off, which is a terrible, terrible idea, but it is like literally impossible to come back from a spin in this game if I remember correctly. Our goal, honestly, at this point is just going to be to finish a complete race. I really want to get it done because I want to see how like stages work and all that stuff, because when I left the game, stages were not even in the game, which is unbelievable. But we're going to go to the track here. We're going to try to finish a race, and the fact that I did spin out and blow a tire and there was no yellow is a little concerning, but you know. Alright, sorry about that one. I don't know what happened there. Somebody must have gotten in my video or something. I don't know what happened, but we are back here again. Of course, the second try. Nothing has happened since that first try when I spun out originally. This is definitely easier to run with the medium. I can already feel it. It feels a lot more like Heat 5 in my opinion than with nothing on it. And you know, maybe with nothing on it that's fine for like steering wheel players, but it's definitely hard to do on controller, and maybe that's just because I haven't played in a long time as well. We're gonna slide right up out of the racing line and just let people through. That's a great racing tactic as usual, but you know how it goes. I do not like the fact that my camera won't just flick back, I have to spin it all the way around. Not a fan of that at all. We're going to let off here and try to actually stay in the racing line and get in under some of these guys, and we're just going to push us up into MTJ. Very, very classy maneuver. Give the door to MTJ for 15th place on lap 2. That's always a classy maneuver, and we're going to get it back in turn 3 there. Running really clean here today, but you know, we need to give ourselves some grace here because it has been a while. You know how it goes, but it is what it is. Fairly, you know, easy first few laps, so not a terrible start for the game here. Just so far it's been like fairly uneventful. Obviously I'm running like a dang fool, but like, oh, okay, everybody just checked up big time right there. That was interesting. Now we're kind of right in the middle here. Sorry, I'm being kind of quiet, but I'm not a huge fan of the like shaky cam and like the turnaround cam and that kind of stuff. There are just certain aspects of this game that I'm not a fan of for sure, and I feel like there are definitely other people with these sentiments in the community. I've kind of avoided looking into this game because a lot of the creation around it is just really negative, which I guess this video is negative as well, but it's like I don't necessarily want to waste my time on this because it's not anything good really, and I think everybody kind of knows that by now. Hopefully it'll get better in the future, but honestly I don't see any way that this game in 2022 is going to be much better than this is. You know, it's obviously going to be a little better because this is, or it better be, otherwise we're in deep trouble because this is not very good, and we're just going to dump Chase Elliott there. But, oh, hey, we got a caution. That's actually interesting. Okay, that was the end of the stage. So that does shake things up a little bit. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there, but Chase Elliott somehow did not drop to the back. That's interesting though. We got a stage break, but it was a caution, so hopefully, you know, things will be okay. Do you want to pit? I honestly don't know because I don't have any indicators, but we'll say yes because I'm already at the back anyway. A lot of problems with this game. This guy is just going to come out and tape the door up a little bit. You know, classy maneuvers here while the whole team just stands there and watch him like, get a load of this idiot. What's he up to? You know, he's just going to tape on the door and then, I guess, hop back over the fence. Nice job. Really putting in work for the team there. But we'll take it back green. 34th. So, okay. We'll see. Actually pretty clean restart. It's kind of sad that I was impressed with that because that was like basic racing game activities right there. You know, you spin somebody, yellow flag, stage break, decent pit stop, and then pretty good restart. You know, that I should not probably be impressed with that, but I kind of am because I remember when I used to play this game right at the beginning, that was impossible. You know, you'd stack the entire field up, there'd be cars, you know, flipping into the grandstands, 27 dead from flying sheet metal, and there'd be no caution. They just keep going. So I don't know, that seems like probably an OSHA violation, but I guess they got that figured out. OSHA stepped in and said, hey, you guys got to call some cautions here. So, you know, that's always good to see, but not a terrible stage one. This game, well, there are definitely problems with it. Like I was saying earlier, it does appear that they maybe have fixed some of them, but I don't want to speak too soon. Obviously, this is just my first reactions being back, but still big problems with the game, but also looks like they've improved it a little bit, as I'm just going to literally turn directly into Quinn Houff, and we got another yellow. That was a really poor showing out of me, but they did call it yellow, kind of cool. We didn't get to see a caution replay. I'm just realizing that now. That's too bad. And it literally just stopped me mid-wreck. So if that was a big wreck, that obviously would have been a little problematic. We're not going to pit. It kind of sucks we don't get to see the yellow, but hopefully this restart goes okay. Looks like they've gotten some of the bugs ironed out, but you know, it is what it is. It's obviously is still not great, but it's definitely better than it was. But the fact that it released in the state that it did, you know, definitely says something about the game. So I guess we'll hope for 2022 that we can get a little better game, but you know, this game, it's definitely okay. I don't know if it's still something that I'd like to spend a lot of my time on. Maybe it's just because, you know, I got a sour taste in my mouth as well as everybody did with the release, but you know, maybe I'll come back, I'll spend some more time on it, and we'll see what we can do. I feel like everybody gave this game a fair shake, to be fair, but like, I feel like coming back, I gotta play it a little more, you know, before I know how it's actually feeling. So, not terrible. We're definitely running a lot better than we did at the very beginning, despite the fact that we just literally killed Quinhao for no reason. What is that? That was a weird check up there. We're just gonna go under the entire field, under the yellow line. So 5 to go. We have a shot at winning this somehow. But you know, our cars are just rendering in front of us. These cars are taking this corner real slow here. Is he going to check up and just shove himself into me? No, they're going to move out of the way, and I'm just going to give him the... Oh no! Okay, I was going to say, why are they slowing down? And we got a caution. That sucked. I was not expecting that. They just kind of came in with no warning, but I guess I should have probably seen it coming. I'm assuming everybody here is going to pit, so I better pit, I suppose. Actually, no, we're not going to pit because there's like 2 to go coming out of this thing. Yeah, we're not going to pit. We're going to go for the win here. We got 2 to go. Green, white, checkered for the lads. Looks like we got a little slow start here, but we'll see. As long as we don't get... My problems arise. What is happening? Did I cut a tire? I cut a tire. You can't be serious. I wish I would have known that, but there's no stupid indicator. That would suck. If that was at like the end of my career race, I would be furious, because now my race is over, you know what I mean? But, well, that is a really unfortunate way to end this race. I really wish there was some kind of indicator besides a guy telling me one time, you know what I mean? But I guess we'll bring it into the pits here. They want it to be like a simulation experience, but when you're playing on a controller from chase view, that's not a sim anyway. So what's the point of not having an option there? You know, it seems more like a cop-out to me than anything to not have these kind of like information, you know? But it is what it is, I guess. We got cars coming down on the last lap. That's terrible strategy, and the race is over, and we're just going to go right into Eric Jones there, and he's just going to disappear. William Byron, huge crash on pit road. And honestly, my thoughts on this game have been muddied once again in the last lap of the race somehow. So that was my first time back on the game. You know, it was definitely an experience of ups and downs, and I had some fun. I don't know if I'll be coming back to this game unless you guys really want to see it, so let me know if you do want to see me come back to this game, because if there's enough support for it, I definitely will, you know what I'm saying? But I hope you guys are all having a great day. I'm sorry it's been such a long time, but, you know, it's good to be back, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.